All right, Chloe, your final year here. Just tell me how you feel this year compared to last year when you were still kind of learning things and learning the school now in your second year.
Yeah, I think last year I just had a lot of nerves. I think, the year before my sophomore year I had a pretty successful year. So I think, just coming in and having people see, what I could do, I just wanted to be able to, duplicate that or even be able to do better. So I think I had a lot more nerves and just not knowing what people might think or, feel about a transfer coming in and just, kind of taking over, right field, trying to do my best. But I feel like this year I'm more ready and I'm locked in. And I think a lot more of, the UCF fan base knows who I am. And I think it's just there's a lot more confidence and, inspiration amongst all of the UCF fan base and just within the team we have a lot more confidence, and I think that helps me to be able to be the best player that I am. And I think I'm ready for my senior year. I'm ready to get it going.
You had your RBI explosion last year. When Jada had hers, she ended up have people started learning her a little more. So what do you think you need to do in order to kind of avoid a similar thing for your opponents to start learning you after last season?
Yeah, I mean, I just think, continuing to just be kind of the free player that I am, just going up to bat, swinging hard, trying to move the runners, just doing my job, at the plate. I think that I can't let anything that happened last year or the year before get in my way or, think about that at any point in time. I think, just being the confident player I've always been. I think I've always just gone up to bat knowing that I need to do my job and move the runners, be as successful as I can, disturb the defense, just, laying down a bunt, hitting home runs, just getting base hits. That's really what I'm going for this year, just continuing to do the best that I can.
Describe this senior class. It's the largest senior class in the history of the program. It's as decorated as it gets. Describe this senior class of 11.
Yeah, I mean, I love every one of them to death. I think that me and all 10 of the other ones, we all have something special, and we can all bring something very good to this team. Obviously, we all have a lot of success, and we all have a lot of, experience. So it's really good that we're able to give that to the younger classmen, hopefully help them out when they get their opportunities. Being able to, just be the best that we can be for every other person here. Keep making records, keep being the most decorated class, get more things for this year, making it to the World Series, leaving it better than we found it. So,
with such a big senior class and other major returning faces like Aubrey and Carson, Savannah, all them, what makes this a different team from last year?
I just think we have a chip on our shoulder, and I don't want to say that just because, it's our last year, but just the fact that This is all of our last years. This is our first year in the Big 12. We have something to prove. Nobody's expecting us to come out here and just be a dominant team, but I think that we just have to go out there and give all of our opponents our best every single day, whether it's the freshmen that end up starting, every single girl that gets an opportunity needs to make their impact, and whether that's a senior or not, I think just being able to pick each other up, have everyone's back, it's going to be the best for us.
Your roommate, Sarah Willis, of course, had a great year last year. What have you seen from her this fall and expect from her in her final year as a senior?
Yeah, she's obviously perfecting her craft. She's continuing to work hard every single day. She's working hard in the weight room. She's doing all the conditioning. She's got all the things she needs going. She's listening to what she needs to do, with all the fun, technology that we've been able to be blessed with this year. But continuing to just be a dominant pitcher. She wants to win. She wants to beat everybody. She wants to be the one that always has the ball. So I think, keeping that spark and keeping that flame in her is going to be the best for us, keeping her fresh. Obviously, all of our 9 pitchers are going to be able to be dominant this year. Pulling people in and out, obviously, is going to be huge, and using all of our tools is really what is going to be the best for us, just being able to show people what we've got, and we can just, ride out as many people as we can. It's going to be great.
With so many returning starters and then the transfers and talented freshmen coming in, how dangerous is this team in terms of its flexibility?
Yeah, it's dangerous. We have people who are obviously utility players but are being dominant in their second position now just because, we might have a whole bunch of infielders, a whole bunch of outfielders, but people are just being thrown around and they're giving it their best every single day in practice. I think pushing the person in front of them is the biggest thing for us, not letting anybody be comfortable with their position, but being able to never settle for what we've got. And I think just like I said, pushing the person that's in front of you and behind you, just so that we can make it exactly where we are. And, if someone goes down, we've got someone that can take their place.
You've embraced being a UCF fan. You're at all the UCF sporting events. You were at part of the court storming when basketball beat Kansas. I think you were at the Oklahoma State football game for the pause. I don't know how they describe that storming, but describe that you've embraced it. You're at every sport. You've embraced being a UCF student athlete and a fan.
Yeah, I think that it's just like the love I have for UCF, and I see these athletes every single day, and I think the biggest motivation for all of us is just the fan base and the people that get to watch us. Obviously, all of these sports are, being live streamed now. It wasn't always like that, and obviously softball is, more on the map, more on TV. Getting our fans, involved is super awesome, just like today at FanFest, being able to connect with them so that when we are in the field, they know who we are, they can watch us on TV. Being able to just, cheer on my friends is honestly what I like to do, being able to see them every day and then going out to watch them succeed, watching them do all the amazing things that they can do, because, we don't always know what they can do when they're just, our friends and we see them eating lunch. Like, you don't know how great of a player they are till you get to see all the amazing things that they can do. So I think it's just big that, we support each other. We have the fan base behind our back, keep creating things that are, big, fear the fawns, things like that. You just got to keep creating things to make all these good things happen.
You're going to be coming back to sporting events, aren't you?
Yeah, I probably will. You'll see me. I won't leave.
So you're part of this senior class. Do you have an extra COVID year, or is this it?
No, this is it for me.
Okay, what kind of legacy? I know this is only, this is your second year, but what kind of legacy are you looking to leave behind in this last year?
Yeah, I just want people to remember me just as someone who was fearless and who was just like a good competitor. Obviously, I've only been here. This will be my second year, but obviously, I want people to, remember my name, but also remember me for, what I did and how I was in the community, how I was to people. Not just for my play, but also creating those memories, being kind to the little kids, being able to inspire those little girls who want to continue to play and be the best version of themselves. I feel like I've started to grow that more and just like help out those little girls, be confident and have that success at the plate. Giving lessons, seeing all those little girls more often is really fun.
Awesome. Well, best of luck this season.
All right, thank you.